Update 1 on Cyclone Bansi, which is the first storm to form worldwide in 2015. It's currently got wind speeds of 50 miles per hour and a pressure of 989 millibars, intensifying significantly already. Its position is 16.6 degrees south, 54.9 degrees east, as of 2 PM UTC January the 11th. The storm's expected to move towards the east, or perhaps east-southeast. An eastward heading would be quite rare for that part of the world, I suppose. Heading towards the island of Mauritius. Réunion may also see storm conditions in the next few days as well, but I think Mauritius will be the place of most concern. We could see the storm peaking as a Category 2 cyclone as it passes its closest approach to Mauritius, and we could possibly see hurricane force winds there on that island. Obviously we'll find out in more detail later on, I guess, but we already have Class 1 warnings in effect for Mauritius and a cyclone pre-alert for the island of Réunion. They could also expect to see tropical storm force winds over the next few days, especially if the storm dips towards the south. Heavy rainfall, quite possible too, cloud covering Mauritius already if we look at the satellite imagery, which we will see in a few minutes time. But those are the warnings currently in effect in any case. As for the sea surface temperatures, they're pretty warm, around 26 or 27 degrees at the minimum, perhaps higher than that, and that will decrease gradually as the storm edges towards the east or southeast. As far as wind shear is concerned, there's lots of high amounts not far from the storm, but around its immediate vicinity it's not looking too bad, particularly just towards the south and east. So I think the storm has a good run of intensification, at least for the next day. As far as moisture is concerned, there's another what was an invest over there on the left hand side of Madagascar over the Mozambique Channel, so there's a lot of moisture around that sort of area. Looking at latest satellite imagery, you can see how the storm's been gradually progressing towards the the east-southeast. The spiral band's already reaching Mauritius, and a bit more dry air towards the southwest there. Unfortunately for this part of the world, we can't see it animated, just the single image, but we've got all the different ways of viewing the storm, and you can see its central core is certainly beginning to get its act together. From what I've seen from the latest frames, it's already beginning to look like an eye wall could be forming, so it's looking at good signs for its intensification. Over the next day or two we could see a hurricane force storm of Category 1 intensity by the end of tomorrow, perhaps, maybe even sooner if it really ramps up in intensity. As of right now, January the 11th at 2 PM UTC, we have, of course, Tropical Storm Bansi. We also have a few other invests, mainly in the southern hemisphere, all of them in the eastern hemisphere. Invest 93W in the western Pacific, as well as 92W further east, and invests 90 and 91P also in the South Pacific. In 2015 so far, we've seen one tropical storm, no cyclones, and no Category 3 storms yet. Of course, 2014 finished up with 80, its final total, 44 Category 1 cyclones, hurricanes, typhoons, 26 Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour plus, which finished up in 21st place out of 26. You can visit Force 13 on any of its 6 outlets. The website force13.com, as always, is the main place to be for all the goings on around the world storm-wise. Of course, the social pages will also keep you regularly updated too, as well as the video pages, of course, which is where this is coming from. Facebook and Twitter, search Force 13 there, at Force 13 on Twitter, and you can speak to me personally on Skype at Fool13 for tropical weather chat, as always, on there. The next update on this storm, if necessary, will follow at 2 AM UTC. That's going to be 6 AM in Mauritius, or 2 PM again tomorrow. That's in 24 hours time. That's all for now.